Hello everybody, and welcome to my video. Now you may be wondering what is in these two cans here. Some might call them a tuna can, others might call them just your average cargo container, and but really what they are service bays. Now you may be wondering what is inside these service bays that I am going to show you. And I'll get to that in a moment. But first, a number of my viewers are not subscribed. If you'd like to support this channel, please consider subscribing. I post regularly, daily, sometimes even hourly, and I try to keep up with demand. Yeah. Okay, now back to the topic at hand. What is inside these containers? Let's take a guess. I'll give you some hints. It was in my last Kerbal Space Program video. Oh wait, that's a pretty big hint. Okay, well, I guess the big reveal: tiny rovers. And not just any tiny rovers, but these tiny rovers are some of the smallest rovers I could build in stock Kerbal Space Program. And they are some of the smoothest driving rovers too. I don't exactly remember how long it took for me to actually build these, but it wasn't over the course of a day. These two rovers are part of the same all right, and all right, here we are. Each of these little rovers are, yeah, they're expensive. Well, only one part about them is expensive: the RTG that's shoved in the middle of them. Each one of these is fairly precisely made. When you're working at these scales to make them, I still haven't figured out what to name them. Comment down below, what would you like their names to be? Anyways, the current name for them, and it's a mouthful, is SP7T RTG Planetary Rover Mark 091. They're nuclear-powered rovers. They're meant to go and work a place you really don't want to send Kerbals, so... For instance, you can send them to Duna. Well, you want to send Kerbals to Duna, but let's see. You can send them to some of the more mountainous terrain places on Duna, where most rovers really just wouldn't work. You'd need something light and agile. For instance, this rover can turn fairly quickly. It moves like a cat. Very, very, very fat cat. Each one comes with its own little habitation pod, where it can reside inside for long periods of time until you deploy it. These can be these mostly are designed to be dropped from orbit. Each pod comes with a retractable antenna. And that allows for a constant signal gain to be boosted. Let's see. Currently, there is so I have some polar orbiting satellites, TubeSat. Don't ask why the names are so weird and stupid, but that's just the naming system. Spudnob 1. And Sputnik, which is that's gonna be covered in its own little video, actually. But yeah, we now have a network on top of the planet. And it interconnects with the rest of the network, which is big. Just how big, you may be asking. Well, this big. Oh, connectivity-wise, Kerbin's relatively well interconnected. Well, aside from the bottom of the world, but it's decently connected. let's showcase how fast these rovers can go. Now, when designing these rovers, I had one thing in mind: portability. These rovers can pretty much fit, decent. You can fit these in fairly easily with various cargo systems. I think I could even load them onto a plane. Load them onto a plane and individually drop and have them delivered to a location. They're basically more like Sentinel drones than anything else. They're scouts. Before you send anything to a location, you'd send one, maybe two of those to the location you want to inspect. And they're basically just cameras on wheels. That's all they are. And they're a lot of fun to drive too. I designed them with just being fun in general to drive in mind. I took a lot of inspiration from Sojourner and Pathfinder when designing these. As far as the inspiration for the rover itself, as for its various hidden secrets and tricks, I'll leave that up for you guys to figure out. I'll post a download link to the craft file in the description. And yeah, I guess that concludes the showcase of the smallest rover in Kerbal Space Program. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and favorite, and good day.